It becomes very interesting when you notice that there's two companies that started at the same time and they're in the same industry, but one company has grown a lot faster than others. Let's talk about why that happens. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Angelise. I'm a child of God, a serial entrepreneur, and the Chief Financial Officer here at Grace Financial. Here at Grace Financial, we help Christian leaders and entrepreneurs just like you to keep their finances clean, pay their taxes on time so that you can get back to the work that you love. Doing all this while keeping Jesus in the center, how we get through so that you can continue operating in your business for the long run. Today, we're going to be talking about why some companies grow faster than others and where you might be falling in between. Let's go ahead and jump in. After years and years and years of working with several clients in different industries at different levels, I believe that there are two main components that I noticed when it came to why some companies grow faster than others. Number one is always going to be God. I believe God's word says that our time is in His hands. And so there might be some instances where His divine purpose and His perfect purpose, God is wanting to see a particular business grow faster than another for a specific reason. And who knows? This might not mean that one business is better than the other, but because He knows all things perfectly, it might be that that particular company and the people that are attached to that company need to grow at a specific pace to fulfill His perfect will. The number two thing that I have noticed when it comes to why some companies grow faster than others is because of the system that they have implemented. I have seen multi-million-dollar businesses go from earning seven figures to absolutely nothing. And when that has happened, and when we take a peel back, and when we take a look into their daily operations and how the business was functioning, there likely was not a cohesive, continual system that was progressive in keeping the business being pushed forward. However, on the other hand, I have seen smaller companies that are stair-stepping their way increases, and what they have also done is implemented a very continual and cohesive system that continues month over month over month over month. And it's almost like these little layers that are just layering themselves on top of another to build this beautiful croissant of a business at the end of a day. And so even though you might not see huge skyrocket growth at immediately, because they were able to implement a structured system and there was clarity and there was order, you're able to see them have cohesive and consistent growth year over year, month over month, week over week because of the system that has been implemented. And the third thing that I have noticed when it comes to some companies growing faster than others, that when the CEO is able to really take their hands off of some of the components that are going forth in their business, they really open up the opportunity for growth. You can find a very tangible example of this in the book of Exodus, chapter 18, starting at verse 14, where Moses was doing everything that needed to be done, and it ended up not being the best thing for him. And so taking that biblical principle as a foundation and being able to see that in real life, I have personally noticed that when entrepreneurs and very successful CEOs have taken back their time and they are not trying to do every little detail and trying to cross every T and dot every I, they are actually setting themselves up to win, and the numbers reflect it. On the contrary, when I have seen CEOs who want to DIY everything, they're trying to do everything themselves, they're trying to wear all of the hats themselves for a prolonged amount of time, it really puts them in a place where they're not able to grow as fast as they possibly could. So these are some of the reasons why I believe some companies grow faster than others. This is what I've noticed over the years regarding including God in your business, implementing the systems, and really taking your time back and focusing on the key areas that have allowed you to work in your God-given calling. I believe one of the biggest indicators of success in a business is being able to have order and clarity and structure overall in your business on a consistent basis. And this is how we support our clients, by making sure that your finances stay clean, so that you can do things like strategizing for growth, paying your taxes on time, making sure that business is financially healthy so that you can actually have long-term sustaining growth. We've been doing this by God's grace for several years now. It really is satisfying to see our clients go from being confused and frustrated to now understanding their numbers and having the confidence to know that by God's grace, they can actually grow. One of our previous clients, Rhonda, really loved the fact that she was able to work with our team and to understand exactly what her projected growth was going to look like, what her expenses were from month to month, and overall what the financial picture was for her business. For another one of our clients, Miss J, she came in needing a lot of help, a lot of cleanup, and had some questions that she wanted answered without feeling like she was being judged for not knowing, not feeling like she was being judged for not already having everything in order. No, by God's grace, she was able to get all of her questions answered, and even though she was a nonprofit, everything worked out just as it should by God's grace. And another one of our clients, Madison, was able to understand the components of the money growth system that we were implementing and were educating her about were going to absolutely be a key for growth for her business. If you are wanting the same results in your life and in your business to finally have clarity, order, and structure in your finances, as that you're no longer frustrated, there's no longer these lingering questions about how your business is actually doing from a financial lens, then you can start working with our accounting team today by God's grace, where we can help you keep your finances clean, pay your taxes on time, strategize for growth, all while keeping Jesus in the center. The website for that is gracefinancialco.com, where you can start working with our accounting team today. Again, that website is gracefinancialco.com. And by God's grace, I'm so excited to talk to you real soon.